Well, hi folks, natural gas, very quick update. Weekly chart, we've moved above that resistance level, out of that range between the two red lines, which we talked about many times, and that's 234 to 260. Well, at the moment, we've now got a weekly hold above that level, and that's pretty bullish. That's pretty good. Let's have a look at the daily chart. Let's just go down incrementally from weekly to daily. And there you can see the same zone on the daily chart. We've moved above the 20-day moving average. We've moved above that support level, which is now a support level. It was a resistance level at $2.60. We've still got that level below us at $2.34, and then that little dip down to just below $2. All looks pretty good, holding above there. But when we go to the 4-hour chart, then we start to see a little bit of concern, because we've actually reached the 200 period moving average on the 4-hour chart. So I've kept the same lines on all the charts. And there's the 260 line, there's the 235 line, and there's the low we reached at the bottom last Friday actually. But we're at the 200 period moving average on the 4-hour chart. That's going to cause a little bit of resistance, and any dips down to here. So we trap between the 200 and the 20 period moving average on the 4-hour chart. Like I said, I don't normally look at the shorter term timeframes for natural gas and other commodities, but that's the way it looks at the moment. We're trapped between two, the short term and the long term moving average. So I'd expect we'll try and get back down to this 200 moving average, 20 period moving average, which is actually where it's going to meet this line, the previous resistance line, which is now support at $2.60. I'm trying to say things super fast so I can get this video out. So forgive me if I'm talking at the speed of lightning. So that's where we are at the moment. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold above this line. Probably, by the way that things look at the moment, if we can just stay above this 20 period moving average on the 4-hour and above that line, switching back to the day chart, that's an obvious support and resistance line. We're above there now. We had a daily close above there yesterday, which is all quite bullish. So target still remains up there at $3.60, $3.50 in that region, in that pink, salmon pink zone. That's where the 50 period moving average is sort of coming down into on the day chart. That's going to move down pretty fast, as will some of these other moving averages. They'll curl down quickly because of this recent very strong move down. So watch for those moving averages to move down quite fast and then potentially form a resistance level. If we can get up to that $3.50 level, that'll be really good news. I know there are a lot of positions still open from there, a lot of people holding those positions, and we've talked about this level before. It's an obvious area of taking profit or covering potential floating losses on open positions for those who haven't closed futures contracts, for those who are trading perhaps cash or other instruments related to natural gas where there aren't futures contracts involved. A lot of people will be holding positions, and you can see why that level is important. Previous resistance going back a long time, previous support, that's where a lot of people got into long trades on natural gas. That's where a lot of people will be taking profit with great relief. So if we get up there, that would definitely be a good time to exit your positions. If you're in profit, that's great, that's excellent. And if you can cover your long positions for a small or no loss, even better, to be out of that trade with great relief. But first of all, we've got to hold above that red line, and then the one below that, the two red lines. Those will remain in play for some time to come unless we can accelerate above where we are now. It's month end today, 28th of Feb. So who knows how this is going to close. But if we can keep above this first red line at $2.60, that'll be pretty good news. But watch for retracements back down to $2.30 and potentially lower. I hope for those who are holding long positions that that doesn't happen, and that you get a chance to take profit or get out at $3.50 or 60 cents.